or drawn it there, or right. Woohoo! Think about there, about right. Whew. Right, okay, let's get going. Right, I've got no. Right, 10. Put some weights down here. Right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining me. If you're just new, I'm just setting up for today's leg session. Ooh. Right then, so a bit later than normal, but it's one of them. Ooh. Okay. Right, and so pretty much getting things set up. Right, and so today's session is going to be a leg day, so we're going to start this off with a nice good morning, a high appropriate exercise for first thing in the morning. Why not? So this is going to target the hamstrings and the lower back. Okay, so it's going to be quite a nice exercise, to be fair. Target the hamstrings, get a good stretch on the back of them hamstrings. Where are, can't see the blue clips. Might have to get my clips out. Oh, there they are there. Right, I need to get myself some colourful clips, I think. 1, 2. Oh, right. So, as always, I like to work up the weight. So, as we pyramid up the scale of weight, we'll decrease our rep range to accommodate that extra tension, pump, whatever it may be. Right, so 30 kilos. Hello. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Just trying to get the bar comfortable. It has having a tendency to slip up my back. That's a bit of an issue. To lock in somewhere. Maybe there. Just trying to find out a good shelf for the weight so it doesn't roll up the back. That's a bit better. So we're trying to keep the legs relatively straight. We'll just get a nice big stretch to the back. Hopefully it transpires quite well for you guys. So yeah, if you're new here, welcome. I've just started this session. It is 10 past 2, so very early doors. I should have been here probably about half an hour ago, but I had a bit of a technical issue with some of the equipment, so that's now been resolved. Well, there we go, live for you. So today it's going to be predominantly based on legs. Might throw a few different variants or different muscle groups. But who knows? We'll see as we go. Always play it by ear, as they say. So I don't think 30 kilos is going to be justified. So we're going to up the weight already. Hopefully the added weight is going to give us a better movement. And hopefully it will sit into the back of the neck or the back of the shoulder blades quite nicely with that added weight. But yes, then once we've done a few of these, we'll then go on to some front. I think what I'm going to start doing is do some front loaded squats, trying to hopefully target more of the quads and trying to keep that neutral spine. So we'll do some front squats. We'll see how heavy we can go on that. I'm not expecting anything too crazy. It would be nice to obviously get as much weight onto the bar as I physically can, but it's definitely an exercise that I've not done a lot of, so it's something that I want to proceed and do more of, because I know what the profound benefits are or is from a front loaded squat. So and then what we're going to do after that, I have no idea. Well, so nice to be here. Sorry about the music. The music is something I can't control here. Definitely not my fave. But there we go. Right, so let's get into this now. So this is now what, 40 kilos loaded up. So let's get into that. Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Wow. 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 Again, it feels like it's slipping up the back. It's annoying. I think once I get used to the positioning, it'll feel effortless. But I'm concentrating so much on the bar movement than the actual movement of the body. It's annoying. I think it's something I've just got to adapt to and get used to, but the stretch I'm feeling on the hamstrings, it's quite immense. It's quite a nice feeling. Again, this is going to help strengthen them up when we come to do our deadlifts. And it's just going to add to a better, more rounded hamstring. Ooh. So, wow, so far so good, quite a nice feeling, a good stretch. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing, so please by all means say hello, interact, whatever you want. Any comments, please just fire away. I am live on 2 different channels, YouTube and TikTok, so there's no need to like jump from one to the other. They're both streaming the same, just a slightly different angle. But anyway, so far so good. So welcome. So let's load up another 5 kilos, 2 kilos a side on. Just trying to chase that deep stretch within the muscle group, as I so enjoy, and hopefully start to make it account for what I'm actually repping, so I know what I'm aiming for. But normally my rep range is anything between 4 reps and 8 repetitions, and once I get to a certain level I tend to like start doing more, load the bar up and then start reducing the rep range, because I'm concentrating on getting the strength into the muscle. I just do things that way. So pyramid up the weights and pyramid down the rep range, because ultimately I want to build as much strength as I can and try to not put too much emphasis on the rep itself. But yes, right, so loaded. So we have now got 45 kilos loaded up, and then we'll try and get this up to, hopefully we can get this up to around about 60, 70 kilos, we'll see. But as soon as we know what thresholds we've got in terms of the exercise, then I know what to do next time. So it might be a pretty poor reps this session, but I think in going into the next session it will be a lot better the next time we come to do it. Anyway, gas bag in. Right. Okay, so let's go again. Oh. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Wow, that's really a proper deep stretch. Just what the doctor ordered. Wow. 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 Again, I lost count how many I was doing. Oh dear. Right, I think what we'll do, we'll end up moving this a bit further back here. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing, but that's just the stand's a bit too. That's better. Hopefully, yeah, I think that's gonna hopefully give me a better look. So there we go. Right, so we'll up the weight again. So what? Right, so 15, 15, 30, 50 kilos, 50 kilos. So, right, matter of fact, I'm actually feeling a nice stretch. I'm actually feeling a nice stretch right here. I'm feeling a nice stretch here, which is bang on what I want to happen. If you're here, welcome. What is this about? This is about fitness, my friend. This is a leg session, so I'm concentrating on hamstrings and the quads. So, yes, so welcome. So that's what this session is about. It's about exercise, keeping fit, and hopefully, as we get fit, we'll get stronger. But hey ho, let's see what happens. Right, so 50 kilos. Wow. Okay, hopefully from there you'll be able to see a much better positioning. Right, here we go. So what we're doing is just hinging at the hips, lowering the front down, trying to keep my legs as straight as I possibly can to induce a nice stretch in the hamstrings. Wow. 2, 3, that's 3. Wow. 4, 5. One more. Woo. Swoucher. Wow. So hopefully you got a better understanding what I'm trying to do. Even though the movement might not be a big movement, it definitely stretches the hamstrings out, and I definitely do feel that I've really stretched the backs of my hamstrings. So it's a bit more of a induced stretch to the legs than you would normally do if you were trying to stretch out as normal, with that added resistance of the weight on the back. Wow, very taxing, but this is the type of exercise you're going to need to do in order to get stronger on the deadlift to add more stability to our squats. But yeah, very taxing. So we're up the weight again, another, we'll take this up to 55 kilos now, so nice little increments, cannot complain. Whew. Wow. Woohoo. So, happy days. So welcome if you're new here. You join me for a very early hours session. It is a leg workout. It is predominantly going to be the quads and hamstrings being worked today. I'm just trying to think what other exercise I'm going to do after this good morning exercise. So after this we'll do some front squats. Hopefully really focus heavily on the quads and hopefully give us a range of motion that gives us a neutral spine so we don't end up causing any issues in the low back. So, wow. I just want to get strong. I want to get as fit as I possibly can as a 44-year-old person. So, thank you for letting me know. It's not a problem, dude. I am live on 2 different platforms, so YouTube and also TikTok. So, both streaming the same content. So, if you've got any questions, then please feel free to message me. If you can do me a favour, just thumbs up the stream. That would be the only thing I would ask you to do, if you can. You don't have to, you can chill out and just have a beer for me. Anyway, what's what I said about here? 55 kilos. So, 55 kilos, let's do a bit more. I'm hoping to get up to over 60 kilos. That would be the aim, that would be the nice element of the exercise. Right, here we go. Oh, try and get everything straight. Now with the added weight, it's starting to bed into my back quite nicely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so 5. That felt really good. A good range of motion. Can't complain. Again, I'm starting to get that deep stretch. Now, to save energy, I always tend to decrease the rep range. So hopefully, I've got enough in reserve to do a heavier weight, and then I'll just keep on proceeding that way. So we'll do 60 kilos now, I think we'll do 60, yeah. We'll do 60 kilos, get 60 kilos loaded up, and then we'll probably end up doing like 4 reps, and then try and go for 65, probably get 3 reps and so on and so forth. We'll see how far we can go until failure, really. So, and then we'll have a little bit of a rescue rest, and then crack on. So we don't need that one. I think what we'll do is put a big boy plate on. Yes. The one thing I look forward to doing, always one big boy plate. So I think like next time when I come and do these exercises again, it'll be like a case of starting a little bit heavier than I have done before, and then just proceed from there, really. Right. Here we go. So 60 kilos loaded up. If you can hit a like, hit a follow, subscribe, whatever it may be, whatever your potion is. Hopefully this content is something you enjoy, but either way, I'm going to carry on regardless, like you're not there. Whew. Right, so Hopefully you can hear me. So, hello everybody, hope you enjoy yourself. Yes, it is heavy at the moment, but I think the more you do something, the body adapts to it and you get familiar with that type of weight, so it's not that too bad. What's this here? Joey, hello sir. Oh, thank you for the kind words, I appreciate it. All the best to yourself too. All much love for that comment, thank you Joey. Thank you very much. Anyway, woohoo! Right, 60 kilos, no messing around. Good morning, Lee. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, so just trying to get nice and comfortable. Again, probably for about 4 reps, we'll see what we can produce. So, right, really fit it in the lower back. It feels really nice. 1, 2, really feel that on the hinge, really nice. 2 movements. Let's do 2 more. 3. Again, I'm just trying to get my chest as far down as I can, so try and pretty much go like 90 degrees. Right, let's do 1 more for good luck. Feel an immense stretch on the hamstrings. 1 more. 60 kilos. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Woo-hoo. Right, so 60 kilos went really well. So what we'll do is increase it again by another 5 kilos. Being 80 kilos at the moment, I would like to try and hopefully get up to body weight. So if I can get this bar up to 80 kilos, that would be really good. So yes. What did Joey say? Well, I mean, it's surprising what you can do over a duration of time when you commit yourself to a regime that's beneficial for your health and longevity. So once you start putting that in mind, the muscle connection, and set time for something positive, it reaps a lot of change and positivity in your own ethos. Anyway, so yeah, any more comments, then please just fire away. If you can like the stream, then that'd be most appreciated. And if you can give me a follow, then please do. I think the vast majority of my content is going to be this type of content, is just as it is live in reality, and none of this trying to polish just something up that, like, it's not really. I like to keep things as honest and as transparent as feasible, really. Just try and keep things as realistic and as achievable as I can. Right, anyway, gas bagging. Sorry. Right, so let's get our 2.5 kilo on. So, there we go. Okay, so that's now 65 kilos loaded up. So yeah, all good fun. Oh, cool. Thank you very much. So yeah, another subscriber, thank you very much. So all kudos to you. All right. Okay, so 65 kilos. Let's have a drink. I think as soon as I get to that point where it's really a struggle to move the weight, then we'll probably then jump onto a different exercise, but we'll wait and see. So I literally woke up, had a bit of a technical issue with the setup, had to sort that out. So I would have started probably about an hour ago, if anything, but it is one of them. I've been live streaming again tomorrow, so hopefully a bit early tomorrow. So what I'm going to try and start to do is probably communicate things a lot better, get people on board and whatever. But I so much prefer coming here at this time of the morning. It's so peaceful, there's no one here. It does make a profound difference to my day when I've been to the gym and done a nice workout. But I'm also partial to having some time off and not doing any gym work. I do see the benefit of having time and rest, break from what I would call my normal routine. So yes, all positive. Anyway, 65 kilos loaded up. Let's see what we can do this one. This would be a nice achievement if we get this for 3 or 4 reps. So let's break the back of this, as it were. Oh. Oh. Right, so let's go for it. Now this is going to be a challenge. Oh. 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 Wow. Right, I think that is, I'm starting to get to that threshold. I think I need to probably next time make sure the rack position is a bit lower so I don't have to like tippy toe it on. And I think I'm just at that point where it just makes me, I lose probably like half an inch due to the weight being on my back. But yeah, so good morning everybody. Welcome through some of the comments. As Joe says, okay, open mouth emoji. How do you do this? Teach me your ways. Well, just rewatch the stream again. It'll be on YouTube at some point later on today. It's really trying to keep your legs as straight as you can, shoulder width apart, and then you're just hinging at the hips, trying to get your torso, you're trying to get your torso down about 90 degrees, and what you'll find is you'll feel it in the back of your legs. It's such a phenomenal movement, and it just will give the muscle more elasticity, increase the range of motion. So when we come to do our deadlifts, when we come to our squats, we'll just be a lot more stronger. So, so yes, I do get questions. The majority of all the questions so far have been from YouTube. So come on TikTok, you've got to get some more questions in. Yes, I do. I live in the UK, so nice and peaceful here in the UK. This time of the morning, it's absolutely divine. Probably a few weeks ago, had a few people in here, but I think in the last couple of sessions, it's been absolutely empty. So, which is nice. I actually prefer an empty gym to a gym that is overcrowded. There's no distractions, no real banter going on, which is a bit of a shame. So I think sometimes when you have that banter, it really makes a bit of a, gives you a bit of that atmosphere when you have the banter. But it's one of them, innit? You work to what you have in your facility, and if there's no entertainment from other people, then I think sometimes you just crack on and make your own entertainment. But yeah, so wow. Can people on TikTok, can you hear me? If you can just say hello, if you can, well, that'd be great. Let's see. Anyway, 56 likes on TikTok is quite a nice number. Oh, so I live in Scotland. No way. I love Scotland. I was actually planning on going to Glencoe at some point in the future, or somewhere in Scotland where I can do some live streaming whilst camping. Don't know how risky that would be, but it would be nice to do something in around the UK, do some wild camping, so we'll see. The only thing I'm concerned about is having signals, and that's the thing. I think that's the thing I need to make sure is. I know when I was in Glencoe last year, I had trouble with signal, and it was such to an extent where I felt pretty much alienated from the outside world because I couldn't receive text, couldn't go on any social platform, so it's a bit weird. So yeah, I do live in England. So I live in County Durham area, which is a nice part of the pond to be in, I would say. But anyway, we have 70 kilos loaded up. I think this is might be the top end of my. I've been to Glasgow a few times. I went to the Science Museum there, which is right next door to BBC Scotland. It's such a lovely place to go. Anyway, I'm going to crack on this exercise. This is going to be the last one, and then we'll crack on with some front squats. So this is going to be heavy. Wow. Right, that's a bit high. I feel it in my. Yeah. Yeah. One more. Wow. So, I think that is probably the upper limit for today's session on that exercise alone. So that's wow, immense. So we're going to go on to another exercise. I spent far too long on this one exercise alone, so it is time to lower the weight back down. That is what we'll do now. So my hamstrings are really, I can feel it in my hamstrings, it feels nice. So I'm hoping tomorrow I'll have a bit of a tenderness there. Not to the point where it hurts or painful, but probably a slight discomfort maybe. So let's just lower this down. That's better, I think. One notch. And then we'll load on. We'll do about, I don't know, we'll see how heavy we go on this. Hope we can get up to about 60 kilos. We'll see. We'll start on with an empty bar first to get the range of motion and get things tied in. But thanks for everybody who's joined the live stream. If you can just hit a like, hit a comment on either TikTok or YouTube, that'd be fantastic. If you can like the stream, that'd be great. If you can join the community and subscribe, follow, whatever it may be, again, that would help. Right, there we go. Just got to make sure. It just once you know your coordination with your exercises, it'll be more fluid. Again, what I'm trying to do is just give like a neutral back. Hopefully go a bit further past 90 degrees in the legs. So now I'm just hinging up the knee and trying to keep a relatively straight back. Again, it's just going to teach us a good posture for when we do like proper back squats and stuff like that. So it's just trying to get the mechanics to work all together. Let's read some more comments. In a wee street, by the way, never heard of what, wait, what are you lifting? Yes, I am lifting this at 20 to 3 in the morning. So very early hours in the morning. So yes, quite a challenge. So I'm getting a lot of comments on YouTube. So it's TikTok, if people are joining on TikTok, so just give us a comment. If you can hear me, give us a thumbs up. So yeah, happy days. Thank you for the flags emojis, Joey. Right, anyway, I think what we'll do, we'll go up to 40 kilos from the start. I think 40 kilos is a very basic weight to start on. I do believe I'm stronger than 40 kilos on the front squat. But the one thing I would say about the front squat is because the bar is going to rest across here, across the clavicles, it's going to be become quite sensitive because obviously the tissue underneath and it's so close to the collarbone. Gonna be interesting. But what I normally do is arms like that, okay, and then squatting down, and we're just trying to keep the back posture the same. Just get nice and comfortable, lock in. Feet about shoulder widths apart, toes slightly pointing outwards. 3, 2, 1. That felt good. Again, nice, easy like work. I think what I'll do on the next rep, I'll do it facing you guys, so it's going to be a bit different for me. I don't normally like doing things facing away the mirror because it helps me coordinate the movements, but I think what I'll do for you guys, could I move it there? Let's see if I can move this here. Just trying to get things. There we go. So hopefully from there, hello. Anyway, so we'll load up another 10 kilos. So 15 aside, which is 50 kilos. So again, nothing crazy, but once we build this type of momentum into our session, come next time we'll definitely aim for a lot heavier. Again, just that small incremental weight increases that we'll be looking at each time we come to the gym to do these sessions. Right, so let's lock in. Right, so again, once you find your center point, lock in, and everything should be in place. And step out. Again, feet shoulder width apart, and then just bend up the knees and just keep a relatively straight upward back. Right, one more. Again, there's no aching joints, nothing feels out of position. It feels really good and locked in, so I'm really happy with that movement. quite taxing on the overall body. As you can tell, I'm getting out of breath, but legs feel really good, and that's the main thing really. I feel a good mind-muscle connection. So yeah, so what we'll do now is increase weight again by 5 kilos, 2.5 kilos a side, so 55 kilos. Where's that? There it is. Right, so wow. Here we go. So lovely. Anyway, let's have a quick read of any comments. Come on TikTok. No one's saying anything, so come on TikTok. Anybody's got a comment, it'd be nice to hear a nice comment from TikTok. I'm not right. So yeah, I have school tomorrow, so that's great. Yeah, well, school is good. I probably would prefer to be learning new stuff, but hey ho. I'll speak to you soon. I will be on live stream tomorrow, dude. So Joe, I'll catch you tomorrow. Well, I'm a bit sleepy. Well, Joe, go sleep, get some rest, and I'll speak to you soon, mate. What else there? Right then, I'm going to crack on with this next exercise. Well, the same exercise, just heavier weight. Right, so let's lock in. Hopefully we can get up to a bit more of a respectable weight. Trying to think how heavy could I go. I think at the moment it would be nice to get up to about body weight. So if I can get up to 80 kilos today would be quite an achievement. But we'll have to play it by ear. It is very taxing on the front quads. So get nice and level, all right, nice and balanced, and then up we go. Woo. Right, so nice and balanced. Don't have to hold it if you don't want to, but I just have my hands just slightly on the bar. 3, 2, 1. This is 55 kilos, is it? Is it not? Yes, it is. Oh, yes. So, 4 reps. I'm happy with that. Again, trying to reserve some of the energy to go a bit heavier. So again, it's being tactical in your working setups. I think sometimes if you just go for pure reps, yeah, you're building conditioning. But for me, I want to build some of that strength into the regime. So I want to try and get as heavy as I feasibly can without having a breakdown of form. So yes, let's put 1 big boy plate on, and then we'll take it from there. Whew. So here we go. Hey. Woohoo! Here we go. So 60 kilos loaded up. So we have, I've only done, this is my second exercise, so I need to do some more. I think after this, what am I going to do after this? We'll probably do some leg extensions, some leg curls. Probably do some calf raises. Trying to think what else I could do. Any comments, any ideas, just let me know and I'll consider it. But yes, welcome everybody. If you say hello, through the comments here. And then you should be in bed. My gee, you should be up at this time of night, dude. Terrible. Anyway, yes. Woo, terrible. Here we go. So, 60 kilos. I don't know. $60 kilos. Oh, whoa. I was just about to do a back squat then. It's like trying to think of where I was. Anyway, 60 kilos front squat. Right, getting nice. Yes, feels nice. Again. Here we go. 60 kilos front squat. One. One more. Yes. Nice. Very fluid. So yes, cannot complain. So we're all live both on YouTube and TikTok, so welcome everybody. Wow. I do, when I'm at the gym, I tend to have a little like swig of drink. I don't try and consume too much fluid whilst I'm working out, but thanks for the advice. No cardiovascular work at the moment. Keeping cardio to an absolute bare minimum. At the moment, I have not done cardio since January, so if not before. And I'm losing weight slowly, which is really nice, and I'm still gaining strength. I've lost fat in that time as well. I've maintained weight, which is really phenomenal. So I've lost body fat and I've maintained weight. So all the statistics so far are going in the right direction. So I'm not going to change anything until I absolutely need to or feel the need to. But at some point we'll be including more cardio and probably then start down in the diet a bit more as and when we need to. So it's trying to do as little as you can, but then adapt it when you need to. So at the moment it's been quite effortless, and I think that's been a benefit of my regime so far. So anyway, let's put we'll knock this up now to 70 kilos, a bit of a jump from a 5 kilo jump, but we'll go up to 70 kilos because I feel 70 would be a nice number. If we can get up to 80 kilos, I would be really chuffed with that. So we'll definitely play it by ear. I don't think we're going to be too far away from hitting 80 kilos today, but we'll definitely find out. So yeah, so hello everybody, welcome. You join me on this early morning session. I've already done my good mornings, highly appropriate for this time of day. That went really well, so yeah, I can't complain. I forget what I went up to now. How annoying. Again, I need to get myself a book. So you need to remind me to get myself a journal so I can start documenting things down as and when I hit these targets. But anyway, let's, that looks a bit lopsided, but hey, hey ho. Why does that look lopsided? Weird. Need to get myself a new tripod, I think. But yeah, so welcome everybody. If you're new here, welcome to the training session. We've been live for almost an hour. So this is only my second exercise because I've been gas bagging and working out at the same time. So not as effective, but oh yeah. Right, there we go. So this is 70 kilos front squat. Oh. 2, 3. Wow. I can tell you what now, lads, or ladies and gentlemen, that was really, really heavy. 70 kilos, what a jump. Wow. Immense. But that's going to help for the next movement. Next time we come here, we're trying to hit that movement heavier. So I think what we're going to do now is have a bit of a rest, give it a couple of minutes, and then we'll increase the weight once more. I think I'm going to do 75 kilos. I think that'll be the upper threshold for this one. And then we'll go and do some leg extension, leg curls, and that should be the majority of this session done really. Give the upper body a bit of time to recoup, regenerate, whatever it may be. So if you can like the stream, that'd be most appreciated. And I'm going to load up with 75 kilos, and then yeah, 75 kilos. And what I might do is I might just change the camera angle so you get a different perspective of what I'm doing, and that will hopefully show you what I'm dealing with. So there we go. Whew. That's right, isn't it? Ooh. There we go. So hopefully, right, so 70 kilos. Okay, so 70 kilos. Get myself mentally ready. So hello. Back again. Right, anyway, let's 70 kilos loaded up. So this would be the heaviest I've done in a long time. I'm trying to think back what I used to do when I was 10 years younger, and it's like them type of numbers are long gone. Right, so get comfortable. Oh yes. Right. That's it. I tell you what, that is so taxing. Wow. I do feel that I can go heavier, but I think sometimes you can just chase that ego and you never win. So I think I had a bit of a breakdown in form on the last rep. And I think that's probably due to the good mornings, training at Spark, not being that strong on that movement yet. So I'm really happy with what I've done so far today. So we'll tidy up and then go on to some leg pumping exercise. So we're going leg extension, leg curl, and do some, probably jump onto the calf raise machine. We'll probably do some calf raises. So I think that'd be a quite nice thing to go on to. you can't forget about having good calves. You know what I mean? Definitely something that you have to have. So let's tidy up, ready for the next person. So I think that's probably one of the most important things really, is try to keep the place as tidy as you can for the next person. Just makes a safer environment for the next person so no one trips up and hurt themselves. So let's go on to the calf raise machine. Now what I tend to do with the calf raise machine, I like to go on the seated one, as I feel that I can really isolate. I left my drink down there. I've left my drink down there, lads. How bad? How bad am I? Anyway, it's just blow that there. Go and get my drink. Oh, my legs are feeling like absolute like lead. Where have I put my drink? So like I was saying, I actually like doing these seated calf raise than doing these standing up leg ones. So here we go. So hopefully you can see me quite well. So no weight on there. So what we'll do is every single time find an appropriate weight. So we put 10 kilos for now, on for now. Here we go. So I put 10 kilos on, and what I tend to do is only work the one leg at a time. So isolate that individual calf, so then you can hopefully improve on any weaker side. Because that's what I tend to find is the dominant side, or the side that you don't have an issue on. It doesn't have to always be the dominant side. You normally find, what I found is sometimes my less dominant side is my stronger side for some unbeknown reason. And that could be down to previous injury, or it could be down to a mind-muscle connection. I think sometimes when you do exercise, you overemphasize your good side, and because you concentrate so much on the one side, the side that you have no conscious control about is doing exceedingly well. I found that on the flat bench a few months ago, where I was doing a flat bench and my left side was doing everything to the T, but my right side was just struggling. So it goes to show you that not everything is as it seems. Anyway, I'm gas bagging. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, so yeah, I just like to load up the weight, try to do as many reps until I get that muscular pump, and then keep on alternating between left and right, and then yeah, load up when I feel like my body needs that extra input. So oh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew. So 15 kilos is quite a nice number. Oh. Again, we do 8 aside twice, and then last one on this, and then we'll do increase the weight, I think. Yes, it's increased weight to 20 kilos. So, woohoo! So, any comments? So, it doesn't actually say anything. It's actually from River Island. Is it from River Island? I'm pretty sure it's from River Island. I don't think it says anything really. Well, what this is meant to be doing is focusing all the stress onto the calf muscle. Yeah, this muscle here. So it focuses all the energy and exertion onto the calf. So you end up with bigger calves. So when people look at you from the front or side, they look massive. So me being a short horse, I tend to have mine. I think mine are pretty good. Got a bit of thickness to my calves, which is quite nice. So, right, 20 kilos. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Right, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all you're doing is you're just basically just elevating your back of your heel by using your tiptoes to elevate your heel up, and that in turn lifts your knees up, and it just creates a lot of tension on the calf muscle. So it's quite a nice, intense exercise. If you don't have one of these machines, you can easily replicate this on a leg press. Again, it does change the momentum, the angle of attack on the actual calf, but it still gives a lot of stimulus to the calf muscle, whichever apparatus you use to target the calves. But yeah, just have a little swiggy swig. Happy days. So if you're new here, welcome. Bon ostente. Hold on. Pardon me. Right, so here we go. Anyway, is that not charging up now? Oh, there you go, charging up now. Makes sense. There we go. Right, so if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for joining me. If you could do me a favour, if you can like the live stream, if you can hit a follow, subscribe, whatever it may be, that would really help. Right, so welcome everybody. So this is the third exercise of this session. It's been quite a nice session so far. Done good mornings, I've done front squats. Again, 2 exercises that I've not done in a long time, so it's been quite a interesting session, as it were. Anyway, let's again 25 kilos loaded up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. I think this might be the last one on this exercise. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, let's do them simultaneously now. 2, 3, 4. That's it. Right. Wow. Mega. Right, so they feel nice and pumped. So let's go on to. So we've got. I'm trying to think what to go on. I don't really like Okay, I think we'll have a change of tack. We'll go on to right, so I think whilst we're here, we might as well do something like the leg extension, alternate, say, alternate leg curl. So let's load up 10 kilos aside. I think that would be quite an appropriate weight to do. So we'll see. Woohoo! Right, so oh yes, so oh, that's quite nice. So that's nice. So yeah, so we can again, because we've got the ability to go left and right. I think that's quite a nice. Such a nice movement. To be able to target individual legs, it's such a massive improvement, because even though you might do it on a machine with a single bar, this is just by far so much more superior. Again, I'm not sure how many I've done so far, which is probably one of my pet peeves, is not like counting what I'm doing. Do one more. Wow. So let's put 5 kilos aside on without falling over and making a complete bum of myself. Right, 15 kilos. Whoa, down. Right, so yes, so if you're new here, welcome. So what are we doing now? Running one. Well, I don't know about anyone. I'm not doing any cardio. Cardio is a big no-no at the moment. It's not like I'm against cardio. At the moment, I'm trying to lose weight without doing any cardio. Trying to keep a diet very straightforward. I'm enjoying the diet, which is nice. Nothing's off the menu, which is good. And I'm seeing that weight loss slowly ebb down. My weight is staying very stable at 80 kilos, whilst I'm losing weight and gaining muscle, which is quite a phenomenal situation to be in, but that is what it is so far. What I will do, probably in the future, I'll probably do a little video on where I started at to where I am currently in terms of the numbers. But what I need to is I need to start documenting, bring a journal with me so I can start making some progress notes on what exercise I'm doing and what I'm ultimately shifting in terms of each exercise. But anyway, let's do this. Right, so nice and light. 1. Again, nice. Up the weight again. We'll go to 20 kilos, I think. I think 20 kilos would be a nice number. Wow, wow, wow. So, 20 kilos aside will be the number we'll go for now. So I'm not sure whether this has a 0. Yeah. So, here we go. So, hello everybody, welcome. If you want to hit a like, hit a follow, hit a subscribe, whatever it may be. But if you can make a comment, would be most appreciated. If you can hear the audio fine, then just make a comment. Just to let me know that the setup's still working and everything's hunky-dory. So, let's do this. 1, 2, 9, 10. Wow, 6 reps aside, quite respectable. Again, it's all about the strength, so we'll increase the weight again, 5 kilos. So go up to 25 kilos aside. Feels nice, feels really good. Whew. So hopefully, my aim is for most exercise is to try to lift body weight or more, and that's my personal ethos. If I can shift body weight movements on any limb, I think that's quite a respectable thing to do, especially when you do it with really good form, strict form, and you're not using any bounce techniques, any cheap reps. Makes a big fundamental difference. Keeps you locked in, and ultimately, hopefully, transpires that we don't cause any injury and give us a sense of any false reality. So we don't want to pretend we're strong. We want to be actually strong. So I think tomorrow's session is going to be. Maybe we might do a bit of back tomorrow, but in the near future we'll be doing a flat bench, and hopefully we'll be hitting 80 kilos. I did hit 80 kilos the other day off camera, which was phenomenal. I was probably about an inch away from loading the bar to the chest, so I'm literally within the grasp of hitting 80 kilos to the chest, so that'll be quite a nice feat. But yeah, things are progressing quite nicely so far. It is now 3:20, so let's get a move on. We have another exercise to do after this, and then we'll probably throw in a bonus set of something. But this is now 25 kilos, so again, let's try and do 6 reps aside. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's one. Whew. Wow. Right, so let's up the weight to 30 kilos aside. Okay. Whew. Been a good session. So thank you for being here, watching, liking this channel, liking this live stream. Has been most appreciated. But yeah, what's the cargo? Huh? I have no idea what's the cargo. I mean, you have to elaborate on that word. I don't know what you're referring to. Whew. But yeah, Hello everybody, so welcome. I need to get a drink. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. And then we'll do some hamstrings in a bit. Right, so 30 kilos loaded up. So 30 kilos leg curl, bit comfortable, and then we'll see how this goes. This might be the last set, and then we'll probably jump onto hamstrings. 3, 2, 1. Oh. 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 One more side. Wow. So, wow, that was immense. That was good. Really nice exercise. So, what we'll do is get this ready over here. So, woohoo! Wow, really happy. Nice exercise, good movement. So, I cannot complain. So, let's tidy up. Another good exercise, performed really well, I just must say. No issues. Legs are starting to feel the fatigueness, which is nice. Woohoo! Wow. Woohoo! Right, so that's that one done. So we'll go on to the alternating hamstrings. Hopefully everything is in the right place for us. We'll soon find out. Again, just start off very light. Just putting 5 kilos on for now. I can't believe how empty the gym is still. For me, it's not for the faint-hearted coming to the gym at this time of morning. Again, that's quite. I think we're having short legs, it doesn't help. Put that on maybe 3. Just trying to find the right setting. Again, nice stretch. Wow. Wow. So what I'm going to do, I think what I'll do is load up. Trapping my leg. I think we'll put 10 kilos on. And then now we'll see what that's like. Hopefully not too bad. Woohoo! So put it from there. Hopefully you get a good perspective of what I'm doing. Get comfortable, and then 2, 3, Ooh. Cool. Right, so far so good. Hopefully you're getting a good perspective of what I'm doing. Let's up the weight to 15 kilos. Trying to get as much tension into the muscle as I can. But yeah. Woohoo! So thanks for everybody who has liked the channel, liked the stream, as I say, joined me, commented. But yeah, it's been a nice workout. Even though I had a few technical issues before coming live, it's one of them things, isn't it? So I'm probably about an hour behind schedule, but we're almost done with the session. So very happy chappy. I think tomorrow's session could be a chest day, could be a back day, could be anything really, could be random. But yeah, should be nice. Either way, whatever we do will be nice. Looking forward to doing more sessions, more live sessions. We should be doing quite a few regular live sessions in the next week or so, which is going to be quite a nice change. And then having a period of time away from the limelight will always be nice. The legs feeling pumped. But anyway, woohoo! Let's do 15 kilos. Right, 3, 2, wow. 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 I tell you what, that is that's so draining, unbelievable. But yeah, so I might just change the angle so it's a bit more flattering. There we go. Woohoo! Right, let's load. Right, let's up the weight. 2.5 kilos aside, I think. Right. I think this is going to be the last of the last set, I think. So 17.5 kilos aside. Hopefully that's quite a respectable weight. So, and then we'll then head off back home, have a bite to eat, or if not, wait until we go to work and have something to eat when we're at work. We'll see. So 17.5 kilos. That's really heavy. Sit. Oh, I'm so drained, absolutely drained. Wow. 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 I think that is the shallot. I'm quite happy with that. It's been quite a session. So, wow. So, I'm trying to think, is there anything else I would like to do before going? My mind's a blur. Trying to think, what should I do? What does Lee want to do? Should I do a bit of pressing movements on the leg press? Um, interesting. I mean, other sessions we need to plan in. We need to do an ab workout soon. I'm looking at getting myself a weighted vest. I think that will really be a phenomenal thing to get. Because what I might do is probably wear the weighted vest throughout the day or something. So get my body used to X amount of weight on my body. But we'll see. But also I can use the weighted vest for when I'm doing like heavy lat pull downs, because I've been having a light frame. I think that with that added weight on my body would be really beneficial. So we'll see. I've got some new weighted wrist wraps coming, hopefully tomorrow. So that'd be nice. Get them on. That'd be help me in terms of little micro progressions in terms of doing like chest press, doing like shoulder press, where I can add the wrist weights and hopefully increment up the weight more incremental and get a better scope of improvement. So we'll have to wait and see. Finally somebody's joined me, but we have to now got to, what we've got to do now is trying to think, leg press. Should we do a bit of leg press, or should I do a bit of a upside down leg press? Interesting. Let's see. Let's think about what we're going to do. Right, so I think hopefully almost fell it over. Let's try. I haven't tried this one yet, so let's get used to this one. A bit weird. Right, where's the thing for it? Huh? I'm struggling to understand this one. Trying to understand this exercise, a bit weird. Oh, what's this here? Right. Why? This makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. That.
This world rats in infinity. You know the roof on fire. We gon' really look at the agenda, we're gonna dance like the roof on fire. We gon' drink drinks and take shots until we fall out. Like the roof on fire.
This is weird. Okay, that's it there. Okay. I'm a fireball. Weird. Don't know if I can get this. Oh, right, there you go. Right, funny. Right, okay. Hopefully, I don't think you can see that. Oh wow, that's phenomenal. That's really good. Right, now I get that. Okay, so. Woohoo. Okay, so. Hopefully, just getting used to things, getting things set up. Right, so there you go. Right, let's put 40 kilos on, which I a bit dubious about, to be fair, but fireball. Wow. So hopefully you can see me quite well. Now I've understood the assignment. Oh, there we go. Right, so.
Walk this way.
Why? Wow. I'll tell you what, that was quite nice. Now I understood the mechanics of it. Quite a nice movement. To really load up the glutes. Really get a deep movement with the leg press. Quite an interesting movement. Anyway, so gonna do this as the last one, and then we have to skedaddle. So. Right, let's load up another 10 kilos on. Wow. So, get things organised. Oh, I think we've lost our way, lads. I think we lost our ways this time. Anyway, so what we're going to do now, we've just got 60 kilos loaded up. So we're just going to go for a nice deep leg press. Really nice. Feel it like more in the glutes than anything else, which is really good, really nice. Stretching the hamstrings as well, feels really good. Yes. Oh yes. Wow. Right. So I think overall it's been a really good session. I would like to say thank you to everybody who has joined the live stream over the last hour and a half. It's been phenomenal having people join in and comment and whatever. More so on YouTube. So TikTok, you need to get more on it, but it's early days. So overall it's been really good. I've been really happy with what's been happening really. But yes, what we're going to do now. I am sorry I'm late. Don't worry about being late. I'm almost done with this session unfortunately, but I will be back tomorrow, hopefully around about 1:30 tomorrow morning for another session, whether that be a ab workout or a back day or maybe even a chest day, I'm not sure yet, but you can join me again, hopefully for the next foreseeable few days. I'll be coming on live stream more regularly, so you're not missing out too much. It's early days, things are slowly progressing, but what we're going to do now is I'm going to load up another again another 5 kilos aside. So yeah, so what's that, 25 So that's also 30, 35, 70 kilos. So not a shoddy number, but this will have to be the last exercise because one has to go to work to get himself ready for a day of work. Ooh. So 3, 2, 1. 2, 3. Wow. 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 So I think that's going to be it for today's session. This is a phenomenal machine. Sometimes I see machines and I think, nah, what can that do? And wow, I think the depth of range of motion and what it targets is such a game changer. So again, I think sometimes you have to try these machines out for yourself and get yourself familiarised with the routine, the techniques, and just take things from there really. So yeah, I think it's now time to freshen up for a day of work. So it's been a good session. It's been a very long, drawn-out session, I must say. But we've done quite a few new exercises, which I think is going to help in terms of longevity. Thank you for the emojis. Really appreciate it. I am Spirit. Hi. So I think the longevity the exercise that I'm including or done today has been quite a phenomenal game changer. So I started off with good mornings, which focuses heavily on a hamstring stretch, and then I did some front-loaded squats. Again, that then focuses on the quads, but trying to keep it a very neutral spine. What did I do after that? Then I did some calf raises. Again, just focus on a good deep burn in the calf, and then we did hamstrings, we did hamstring curls, we did leg extensions, and we just done this one here, the leg press. I forget what this one's called. Super vertical leg press. So yes, so this one's pretty cool. But it's been a really good session. I really enjoyed it. So can't complain, but unfortunately all good things have to come to an end, but I will be alive again tomorrow, hopefully a bit earlier than today with what happened with technical issues with the rig. But overall it's been a really good session, but I'll skedaddle. So I think we'll have a little fitness, well, a little physique check in the mirror in a sec, and then that'll be that really. So happy days. Wow. Right, so I think that's it then. So thanks for everybody joining. I'll hopefully see you in the future, hopefully tomorrow around about, let's say about 1:30 tomorrow AM for another session. So take care and I'll see you again soon.